happenings in equine genetics. I'm Rebecca Dreyer, and I'm joining you today with my co-host, Alana Gonzalez. In today's broadcast, we'll be discussing the hot ticket item of equine cloning. Popular opinion on this subject varies widely. We sent Sammy Stevens into the field to ask people about their views on the matter.
I'm here with Jane at our local cow ranch store. We're trying out barrel saddles on 18 hand-tall horses. Jane, what is your thought on horse cloning?
Well, I don't know about this cloning business. Today it's horses, but what's it going to be tomorrow, kids?
And Jane, what is your thoughts on the AQHA lawsuit going on about horse cloning?
Well, I think they should win and get a whole grundle of money.
There you have it, folks. Jane has a very strong opinion.
It's not that bad if it's used for feeding and good purposes. It's okay.
Okay, so I think it's good for agriculture or some productive reasons. But if you respect animals, right? You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't think it's a good thing to make exact the same one. You know.
Here at IFA with Tasha, we're going to ask her a few questions about horse cloning. Tasha, what's your thought on horse cloning?
I think it's okay, but if you're doing it to get the exact same horse, I don't feel that you would get the exact same horse out of it due to the background of training and raising.
And do you think these horses should be able to compete on a professional level?
I think that's probably a fine thing if they get to that point and they're professional enough to run them at some event. I think that's fine, to each their own if they're okay with it in each event.
Cloning and genetic technology is at the forefront of scientific research. Brian Beeve Taylor, our science correspondent, will give us an in-depth look into this process in today's edition of Science with Beeve.
Science, 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 science.
Hello there, and welcome to the Science Lab. I am Beeve, and as is evidenced by the fact that I have a lab coat with my name on it, I am a science expert. Today, we will be going over the cloning of the equid species. This is a fairly simple process in terms of scientific processes. Essentially, we will take an oocyte from a donor mare, we will enucleate that, and then replace the genetic material that we took out with the somatic cells of a horse of our choosing. Our first step is the enucleation. Here we have some oocysts, and we will go in and we will take the genetic material out of them. Enucleation is performed using a glass pipette to suck the fluorescently labeled genetic material from the warmth and comfort of its mother oocyte. Now that we have our enucleated oocyst, we will take our somatic cell, which has been grown in a medium that has caused it to no longer differentiate the way it was in the body, and we will insert the cell into the oocyte of our donor. During cell transfer, we will place a somatic cell inside the oocyte next to its cytosol. At this point, in order to get the two cells to fuse together and to release the genetic material of our somatic cell into the oocyte, we will essentially shock the piss out of it. Beautiful. We'll now incubate this and allow the embryo to form, and we'll then take the embryos that we have taken and assess them for their compatibility in inserting into a donor mare. So we are assessing the now grown embryos and determining which ones are suitable for implantation into the mare. We have some fine examples of multicellular blastula. Looks like we've got some pretty good fat healthy ones. Gotta do well. We'll now go and through embryo transfer put these into a donor mare, and through the miracle of life, a genetically identical foal will be born. Years later. So after a short wait, thanks to the wonders of modern science, we've been able to produce two genetically identical individuals. As you can see, these two horses are nearly indistinguishable. There are a few differences, mostly due to environmental effects, but in structure and general color, they are almost exactly the same. Cloning provides many great research opportunities and can help us better understand the genetics of the horse.
Science, 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 science. Science, 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 science.
Some groundbreaking stuff. With public opinion on this matter varying widely, many may wonder what professionals in the equine industry think about this matter. Investigative reporter Giselle Sorensen may give us a glimpse into what those who work directly with horses have to say.
With our vet, Dr. Utley, and I have a few questions about cloning for him. Do you know what cloning is?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. What is your opinion about cloning horses in horse racing?
What I have seen and what I am aware of, I've never seen anything that was what they expected they were going to get from doing the procedure.
What do you think ethically about cloning horses today?
I think that I don't think I support that, just because I feel like it takes away the just the natural horse's ability to, especially when it comes to Kentucky Derby or horse training, things like that. I think it takes away the natural ability of a horse and the training that goes into it. I feel like it's kind of playing God a little bit and saying we're going to take these genes and manipulate this animal to make it different than what nature intended. So I think I would be against that.
Alright, thank you.
It's clear to see that this subject is something that is very important to many who are concerned with the equine industry. Surely it will become more of a topic of discussion as advancements in technology and gaining popularity bringing cloning more into the mainstream. As always, we will keep you updated on the latest details of this matter. That's all we have for today, so until next time, stay classy, SEU.